Ibisevic. Isco, Isla, Kuibashi, Iturraspe, Ivan Marcano, Ivanovic. Toldo, Zingen, Toljan, Tomkins, Tomlin, Tomovic, Rogic, Tonelli, Tony, Tonelli, Tony, Tony Kroos, Tony Lato, Tosun, 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 Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. Leicester have had a strange old start. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost one. What do we make of them?
Consistently inconsistent, Peter, certainly in terms of the results. And it really is a case of which version you're going to get. I'm not sure what's going to turn up on this pitch.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Repelled by the keeper. Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Now it's Vardy. Tries a shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Norwich go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ricardo Pereira. I've managed to get it away. Norwich find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Leicester, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. That is terrific skill. Out to the left it goes. In towards the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Amati. And Didi drives it forward. Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. And yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
It's a throw-in. And it's Chilwell. Maddison! Goalkeeper's ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Perez. Oh, that's neat. Vardy plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Norwich happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing.
Maddison! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Maddison. There will be a throw-in. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And that has been cleared. Ricardo Pereira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Perez. Tielemans, whose volley opened the scoring in the last game, hoists it forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And here's Perez. Plenty waiting in the middle. That intervention was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to dink it in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses, and he has been fouled there. That's a brilliant interception. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. There are a few. Hits one! Bolly. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Jota flings in a cross. Jota. Ball's gone out of play. Up to meet it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Moutinho, Jota. And he's there to clear it. Now he's gone for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hoists it high. Great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And it goes for goal! We've got a goal! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Norwich leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Look at the way that backline is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace.
Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Crosses it in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. He's tried one. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Drives it towards the front.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dermot shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Dermot. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Wolverhampton are on the point of first round elimination. Almost there, and the players can feel it. That is terrific skill. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Has a look and plays it in. Ruben Neves plays it short. And the referee brings it to a close. Norwich have done it again. Another step towards glory. Still a fair way to go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Battles to win it back. Played out to the right. Lofted into the middle. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Out for a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Plays it over to the other flank.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's sprayed out wide. Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely
There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Hoists it forward. Lovely bit of skill there. Gross. March. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Referee's given a throw. Brighton are making a change now.
Substitution in progress.
Can he deliver? Oh, sweet feet. It's broken loose. Montoya. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Oh, real chance! Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gross! Off the post! Good clearance and very necessary. Dashing forward at pace. Stevens. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gross plays it short. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's played him through. Good take, and he tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Norwich get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Dunk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He's through the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Goes long. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A buccaneering run from the defender.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Taking place.
Plays a clever pass. That's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Crosses it in. Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And they've been caught out here. Stevens.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Moy. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And it's Montoya. Whipped in. Duda. Tosun. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Norwich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Wolverhampton are suffering right now from a... Goes for goal! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Byram. Duda. Tosun. Bolly. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Moutinho. Lovely bit of skill there. Roll! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Raul Jimenez certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Wolverhampton seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Forward it goes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Looking for a decent ball in. Up to meet it! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul Jimenez really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Wolverhampton break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tosun. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cuts it out. Byram. Duda. Tosun. Tosun with a delicate ball, and it's got through. Overhit and out of play. Ruben Neves. Tries to get it forward quickly. A chance to play it in. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Deftly done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Norwich are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Across the field it goes. Jota. Gorgeous control there. And it's Moutinho. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Ruben Neves. Looks to clip it forward. It's a throw-in. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Chooses to go back, and a shot! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Byram. Jota. He gets past his man. Norwich clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results, though, build momentum. And he's there to clear it. And it's Moutinho. Oh, really good feet from him. Plenty waiting in the middle. Moutinho. Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tosun. And it's played forward. Duda. Time to deliver. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot, and it didn't arrive.
Moutinho. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. That's great strength on the ball. Oh, that's neat. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Chipped through. No, ball needed. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's played forward. Here it comes. Needed a better pass there. And here's Raul. Jota! Clears it out of harm's way.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Beautifully done. In towards the middle.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Raul. And it's Moutinho. Ruben Neves. Jota. Jota. And that will be the final act. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Floats one over. Done very well to intervene. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Crystal Palace must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on, a very difficult spell.
Now it's McCarthy. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Cahill. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Finds himself eased off the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Closer. it'll be a throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. Goes for goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Closer is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Defence has got rid of that. And here's the chance to counter. Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. Norwich with another corner. In he flies! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Still goalless. Back to the keeper and go again. I've managed to get it away. Just brushed off the ball there. Crystal Palace get it back again. Yeah, it's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Tosun. Zaha. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tosun. Going through. And it's Zaha. Decent progress down the left. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Tosun. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Townsend. And it's played forward. Tosun. He's looked long this time. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Patrick van Aanholt plays it out to the wing. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Norwich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Zaha. So who's he picking out? And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Crystal Palace looking to build on the point they picked up in an admirable underdog performance last time. Cahill. James McCarthy. Cahill. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. McCarthy drives it forward. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitutions taking place.
Tosun. Zaha looking to break out here. Benteke plays it out to the flank. Can he deliver? MacArthur puts in a cross. Good clearance and very necessary.
The attendance for this match was 28,000.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Dangerous looking ball, but it's come to nothing. Riedewald. Cahill spreads it towards the left. Closer. Tosun. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 22.
And it's MacArthur. Andros, and they've been caught out here. James McCarthy. Hoists it high. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hits one! He's scored! Finally the breakthrough! Norwich break the deadlock.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's Zaha. Last-ditch defending. Real chance! And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline